sisters. I would say, I'm used to saying brothers and sisters, but this video is never for the brothers because I am currently a married woman. And I do not talk to, what you doing, honey? Talk or even think about entertaining any other man. I don't care if it steps on my shoe and let my husband handle it. I'm learning and unlearning. Anyways, I would like to say I hope that you are well. It's been a while since I come on. What you got to say? I don't have no idle time, so I'm like phone closed and the little one before the other ones come back. Holding closed. I would like to say, get some recommendations from fellow Hebrew Israelite sisters in the truth that are not trying to consciously walk in wickedness, not walking in wickedness. Without, I'm not going to make a question because that would be out of order. I would like to know where are the virtuous women that we can look up to. I know there's Sister Shiraz Ali. She is a Nation of Islam, of that nation. And I'm looking to see if there's some other sisters, older sisters, because the virtuous woman, it sounded like she must have been daggone there in her 50s and 60s, because she was doing it, and she probably got trained. We are not getting trained like we should, even though I wanted, I always wanted that. Coming up, I got a little bit, and then some after I was sent a spiritual, the Most High sent my first spiritual family my way to grow and evolve. And then now I'm in the second state of development, in terms of like what women, our role is supposed to be according to the scriptures. But I would like to find out if they're on YouTube. They're probably too busy working out there with their hands and might not even know too much about technology. But are they out there? Are the rest out there besides Sister Ali? And I emailed her, by the way, but I know she's a very busy woman. I had a question about how in the world did they manage so many children coming up at one time without stepping into their masculine, because I worked with other people's kids for probably about 10 years. Loved them too. And okay, time to go home. I'll see you. Or I can see them on the street. Oh, there's your mom. Okay, see ya. Time to go home. Love it. I still, learn about, I'm still hearing about the youth that I had the blessing opportunity to cross paths with when I was getting my stripes in the public school system. Just looking for women that are of that degree of wisdom. Because I'll be first to say, I'm not all there, but I'm always humble. I'm willing to love to work. I'm never idle. I had 2 and 3 jobs, 4 and contracts, independent contracts before. And so I'm unlearning a lot. But I would like to say I'm interested in seeing the sisters, the older sisters that are to teach the younger sister. I'm looking forward to meeting you one day, hopefully in my lifetime. I know y'all out there. And about the time I was an adult, my grandmoms, you grow up, you're not really conscious of such thing. And then when you get conscious, it's like, dang, I wish I had my great grandma still around who used to grow squash in the backyard close to BWI airport. Or dang, my great aunt still has a tractor out there. How did you work that? Did you work the land? Oh yeah, here go her sewing machine. How do you work that? Okay, I'm doing that on my own. I need to do that on my own some more. This is how you handle, or not handle, but this is how you handle situations as a younger female, or a female that is evolving in this form here on the planet. This is much bigger than these little forms we got here. Hi, sweetie. What you want to say? So, I'm not going to really vent much more than that. I just wanted to see if the sisters had some names on YouTube or some other books that can help a fellow sister who is trying to evolve. And then, I tell you, we get tried a lot. And there's always more to the story than what one person is portraying. And sometimes our side, or not side, but the other end of it is not revealed. And so finding the femininity is, and learning how to execute that, finding it and executing it where it is most needed if we're not being trained to do so, because, we see the situation happening with the brothers. They're in jail, they turn into alternative lifestyle. Some people, don't feel needed, or they're getting themselves together. And so a lot of times the sisters have to hold it down until a brother comes along, a brother that's worthy to come along, and they have such a masculinity on them that you want to submit. And then you have to be like, dang, I've been kind of being masculine most of my life to try to protect myself and take care of myself and all of these things. If the males in your family had died off, like mine, most of my family is females. And I did have a grandfather, and my father's still in my life, thankfully, but a lot going on with that. I'm thankful for them. So then you have to switch gears. When Yahweh sends you a real man, you want to submit, you're still like, it's still the spiritual warfare going on a little bit. Like, how do we navigate through that without looking like we're trying to consciously come up against a brother? So I'm sure there are other women that are finding their femininity, and not in a way that is manipulative like the worldly women do, because they're very conscious of it. I've learned a lot of things from my king that I didn't know was going on, because I just was not raised that way. Now, there might have been a lack of raising it a little bit, like, how come you're not, supposed to have male friends or things like that, or whatnot, or how come you didn't know this and that? Like, I was not raised around, I wasn't raised like that. I was kind of like the artsy kid that liked the techno music, like all kinds of different music was different around the hood, and didn't start no fights. Had to avoid a few, I guess, from what other people around. Had to separate, have your head smarts on, your street smarts on, and surviving in the city. And then, you get blessed, and you don't want to mess up the blessing. So I'm humbly searching and humbly evolving. And I know there's a lot of other sisters doing that too, especially in the truth. So I'm going to cut it because I can't put the yap in your paw. But I don't just yap to yap. It usually has a purpose. Unless I'm trying to entertain. Make a sister laugh or raise their energy. Because there's a lot going on in the world. Anyway, let me know. Shalom.